Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Racing. Racing. I said racing. I said racing the first time. You heard it right. Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Racing. We do it live here, folks, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of stopped in the wrong place-edness. If you didn't watch the last episode, you don't know why I'm sitting here cruising slowly around a track. That's because I did a race to help me make up for mileage I needed, a custom race, and I didn't continue it back to the menu. I'm just stuck here, so there you go. And I didn't want to do this off stream because I wanted to make sure I showed off my first place. If you were watching the last episode, it was just because I needed to get the mileage in to be able to do the next upgrade. So, hold on a second. Now, wait a minute. It said I only needed 5 miles there, but it said I needed 7 miles. Whatever. We'll see if I'm 2.5 miles over. Although it won't say 2.5, so maybe it needed 5.6 or something. Anyway, back to career mode. Now I've got the mileage for the upgrade. Pro mode. GT. Why is it not showing me my... Oh, it's not showing. No, it should be showing me my... I did buy this vehicle. It should be showing me the livery. Oh, please tell me that this was the right car. Oh, it couldn't be the wrong car because that one I haven't purchased yet. Okay. Select upgrade. And I do have enough now to buy the first half of... It won't tell me. Okay, I am going to actually plug in my controller because I think my sound might be starting to go weird. So bear with me while I do that. I'll be quiet for a minute here. Audio will be it'll be upgrading in volume, whatever I'm trying to say. You'll be hardly able to hear what I'm saying. It'll take me a minute for the volume to come up. It's so weird when that happens. Okay. Regardless, I got the upgrades. I can now unhide it without seeing back. Now I can do options, I can clean and respray it, and I can select, and I think I have to finish first here, maybe third. Oh, I forgot to look. Will it tell me? It'll tell me, but what it won't tell me is 5-lap circuit racing. It's not going to give me how many events there are, or how many races there are in the event. Finish the event in first place, but it's not telling me how many races there are, so I will assume 1. Oh, let me verify I am in hard mode. I am in medium. Let's move it up to hard. Because the first race is always in hard. I had to go into medium mode to finish the last race, which there's a possibility I'll need to do that. Oh, what did I accidentally run? The last one was a time trial. I think I might have accidentally run it in medium. Oh, that stinks. Well, whatever. If I fail a race in hard, I'll move it down to medium. If I fail it in medium, I'll move it down to easy. Just so that I don't, just so I don't spend too much time. And the last race was, the race before last, I did have to move it down to medium to finish. That was with a different vehicle. And I must have done the last race as in medium as well then. I forgot to turn it back up. But it was a time trial, and I would have been likely to finish in first regardless. So, especially if I finish this, you know, in good position, certainly the time trials are easier. You don't have as much nonsense to worry about. They give you a lot of nonsense. I'm in this bad air, but I want to avoid them by a lot because they are very aggressive here. And it was a multi-race time trial event, which was very interesting. Oh, I took my eyes off of that apex for a second. That was a bad deal. I am taking suggestions for games to play after this one. I'm not really close to, finishing up this game, but my YouTube episodes are quite a bit in advance now. They're like 3 weeks or so in advance. So by the time you are watching this on YouTube, I may be looking for another game to play. Also, I will mention, for those of you watching on Twitch, I have all mid-roll ads turned off, which you can do, but I cannot turn off pre-roll ads. However, it is the case that if I run, and the pre-roll ads are like 2 minutes, and that's a long time for a pre-roll ad, and if I don't want somebody to have to sit through 2 minutes and then realize that, hey, this guy is not for me. Just because I see my viewer count go up for like 2 minutes and then immediately go back down, so somebody watches, oh, this guy's playing, you know, whatever the game is, and then they can sit through a 2-minute ads and then watch me, and it's like, oh, this guy really stinks, I'm not going to watch him again, and I'm going to be angry by the fact that I sat through a 2-minute ad for him. So the only way to potentially relieve the 2-minute ads at the beginning is to run ads during my breaks. So I am going to put a poll up on YouTube asking how you feel about running ads during the breaks. I'm not doing it as a way of making any more money. I'm really doing it as a way of taking pressure off of the pre-roll ads. Now, I'm not going to turn on just like general mid-roll ads or any kind of non-scheduled, non-manual pre-roll ads. You can set up a schedule for pre-roll ads, but that I can't guarantee that my breaks are going to be at an exact time. So the alternative is to put in a manual pre-roll ad. So if you are watching this on Twitch, whisper me and let me know. If you're watching this on YouTube and you never watch me on Twitch, then that's fine. Don't bother if it doesn't apply to you. But if you watch me on both YouTube and Twitch, you know, not necessarily the same thing over and over again, but maybe you watch one of my games live because you can watch it live, but then you watch the other games on YouTube because your schedule doesn't allow for you to watch that particular game because I stream it at a different time. Then please, there will be you can leave a comment, but I'm also going to link to a community page, actual poll, whether you are okay with putting on ads during the breaks. There will never be an ad in the middle of action. I absolutely can't stand those, but during the breaks, if you have an ad. It is not likely to give me any more money. If I get negative feedback to say, no, I won't sit through an ad, even if it's in the middle, even if it's during a break, I'm not going to sit through an ad. Then I won't do it. But that just means the pre-roll ads will be longer. But if you are already watching the video and suddenly an ad comes up during the break, I won't feel as bad, because that means, oh, well, you have watched some of the video, and if you decide to leave, well, you decide to leave. But what I don't want to do is have people sit through a 2-minute ads as a pre-roll and then decide, oh, this guy stinks, I don't want to watch him anymore, and I just wasted 2 minutes of my life on somebody that I had no intention of watching. So it's not going to give me any more money, because I know people will take that opportunity to leave the stream, which means I'll get less viewers, which means they will not favor me. But the idea is to make things as good as I can for the Twitch viewers. So throwing that out there. All right, continuing on. I finished first, which means I'm going to start the next event in last, and I think I have to finish first in the entire race. So I'm going to have to finish, I'm not going to have to finish first, but I am going to have to finish decently in the points, like maybe a podium start, maybe as low as 5th. So we'll see if I can finish 5th or better. I have a decent chance. Podium, I'm almost guaranteed. Oh, that was a terrible start. Did I get pushed? No, I couldn't have gotten pushed. I'm in last place. That was just me. That was all on me. There's 3 races around a decently long course. If it was an elimination race, I would be worried, because you can suddenly be eliminated right away before you're able to catch up. But since this is, a 3-lap race, you just get around and finish as well as you can, I'm not as worried. And the last race was pretty easy, so I hate to move this down to medium difficulty level. Get off me. That's my teammate, too. Oh, I can tell him to lay back. That will keep him from trying to pass me. Wow! They are super aggressive, and I'm not driving great. These are fast cars, and I've got a slow brain at my age. I don't say it anywhere on my, oh, rewind. Flashback, I hate to do it. It's better than redoing the whole race over. I've said this many times. I started this game with flashbacks turned off, but they just got to be so aggressive that I felt like I had a choice. I'd be racing every race on easy mode. And I've got a nemesis, which is going to go out of his way to hit me. He'll probably hit me here because he's too close. And my impression is that nemesis also get a speed bonus, but I have no proof for that. Oh, that was risky. I had no idea which way the turn was. I do not know these courses, which is why I have the racing line turned on. It's not just because I'm terrible. I am moving my way up, and just now made it to lap 2, but I got to get off of those walls. Damage is turned on, but damage model is pretty weak. Okay, he's just playing defensively. That's fine. It's not necessarily being aggressive. What I find aggressive is when you are when they insist on being on the line, no matter where you are in relationship to them. They like all come together on the line. So they're hitting each other all the time. And if you're in front of them trying to drive aggressively, they will just hit you and spin you out. And, you know, to no benefit of their own, they're just going to get wrecked too. That's a flashback. Oh, not my fault. I got hit probably by a nemesis. Okay, and now I hit the guy, but at least I didn't get spun out. I really hate having these flashbacks. I started playing the game without them, but just too aggressive. And one reason I'm playing on... Okay, now I'm just not getting the braking on this terrain, and that's my fault. I'm not braking enough. I got a little bit of damage finally after all that. I don't think it's going to affect my performance too much. Like I said, I probably need to finish at least 5th, but I'm in 6th now. Which is high enough in the points. Like I said, I'm in 5th now because somebody just came to a stop. If I finish 3rd, I'll feel comfortable. I'm not even on the last lap yet, so I've got a good chance if I just don't completely destroy myself. Now, that wasn't a bad tactical turn, but I wasn't able to follow through with it. From the outside to the inside. Just take him to the inside. Okay, if I can pull off the 3rd place, I will feel pretty good about my chances finishing 1st overall, since I got a 1st. And the guys that finish 2nd and 3rd behind me are not likely to finish ahead of me on the next race, because that's not how they roll. They start near the back too, and in a lot of racing games they pick like some of the AI is faster than the others, so you know you're going to be facing the same competition all the time. That doesn't seem to be the case with this game, so you're very likely to, you know, if it's a multi-race event, you start the 2nd race in reverse order that you finish, but everyone else does too. And since there's nobody that's actually faster than anybody else, in terms of the AI, the people that start near the back are likely to finish near the back. So I think there are maybe some exceptions to that. You get a rival, but I don't know if the rival's any faster either. If you get the same nemesis more than once, that might be an exception, but again, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I just gotta hold on here, try not to get past. I'm sure a podium will be good enough. Accelerating through the turn, which could be a little dangerous. I don't know if these, I didn't look to see if these are rear wheel or all-wheel drive. I think they're all-wheel drive. Whoa, or not. That was a spin out. I don't think I would have gotten an all-wheel drive. Okay, 3rd place. Decent enough finish. I think I won the race, which is all I needed. Won the overall, which is what I needed to do to pass through this race. Oh, I have the continue button, don't I? I'm looking down at chat. I can't look at chat while I'm racing because it's on my side. Oh, there's a good playthrough. And I should have the upgrades. So that's level 3 upgrades. I won't have to go and get myself more mileage from a custom race. Oh, no! Okay, well, because it's event standings, I am probably going to start in last place again. At least it's not an elimination. Now, since I finished in first and third, the last event, I probably only need to finish in fifth, even more so. But let's see where I finished. Yes, I would have won that event had it been only 2. And one of these days I should learn to pay attention. Almost hit back, which would have been bad. Okay. First objective, pass my teammate and then tell him to lay back. That's my first objective. I don't know where my teammate was. You can't upgrade your team, and including your teammate, but I have not upgraded any of my teammate performance because I could maybe get slightly more money. Because you get some percentage of your teammates' money as well. Whoa! That might have been my teammate. But I don't want my teammate to beat me. And he will beat me, but fortunately I have him downgraded, so he's the most likely to wreck. And oh, that's a flashback. Plus, I have the one way I've upgraded him is to be able to command him to either push or to lay back. And so if I pass him, I tell him to lay back, then he's even less likely to beat me. And you can upgrade that request with increasing the odds that he listens to you. I could have flashed back there because it wasn't my fault, but I'm going to not, and I'm going to regret it because I'm over 50% done and I'm in 19th place. That was not smart. I really needed to flash back there. Okay, good. Am I ahead of him? I can't tell if I'm ahead of him. No, he's still ahead of me. He's crashed, but he's still ahead of me. The other thing you can upgrade him besides his performance is the amount of money he takes, his cut. And by upgrading it means cutting his pay. So you can both make him listen to you more and cut his pay at the same time, which is completely unfair. And I do feel bad about it, but not so bad that I want to change that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to win this race. My teammate is still ahead of me. And I don't think 12th is going to be good enough. I couldn't sneak a 10th in there at the last minute. Oh, well, I'm moving it down to medium if I have to redo it. Is that me? Yes! Oh, I got it! Oh, nice. Surprisingly, but I got it. That's how difficult it is. That's how random the finishes are. With a first, a third, and a 12th, I won overall. That would have never flown in a lot of racing games. A first and a third, maybe you could be fighting for the top, maybe even be on the top. Because there'll be like 3 or 2 other racers that are also going to be near the top. And if whoever finished first in the second race finished third in the first race, then you'd be even and maybe you'd get a faster overall or whatever. if you with a third race, if the people that finished ahead of you, let's say there's 2 people that finished ahead of you in the third race, they would also finish near the top in the third race, and finishing 12th would be no chance. But I had chance. Look at the event. I got 40 points, even though I got out of the points in the last race. But look at this guy. The guy who finished first in the last event, or in this last event, he finished first. He finished out of the money out of the points first 2 times. This guy finished 12 and 12. That's in the points both times. But no, he finished 12th and then 24 total. So he probably finished less than 12. Maybe finished less than 12. This guy got 20 points, finished second. Probably finished second in one race, but then 0 in this race. So you see how it is. This guy finished 15th in the third race, but not at all, no points in the first 2 races. So yeah, you see again, they don't have like elite drivers. My so-called rival finished barely in the point, well, 10 points is middle of the points pack. And that was in the last race. He finished completely out of the points in the first 2 races. So some rival he was. Anyway, it's weird how they do that, all the vehicles seem to be the same speed, and so if they start farther back in the pack, they're guaranteed to finish farther back in the pack. The people that start near the front are randomly picked. You know, whoever randomly was placed on the pole, because it's not always the same person on the pole, your position always starts in the middle of the pack. Their position is random. After that, the people who finished in the front start in the back, and then, you know, the leaders after 2 start in the back. So it's not like it's not like a real race where there's going to be elite people. Even if it was a multi-race event and the leaders started in the back of the pack, they would still be moved up to the front by the time the race is over. Anyway. So, in other words, that makes the game easier for multi-race events, which is good. Okay, I unlocked touring, but I'm not going to do touring until I finish GT. And will I be able to finish GT now? No, because I got another whole race to do after this. I should be able to finish prototype if I meet the requirements. What do I need? Going back. Oh, and it takes me to the top. Again, it drives me crazy. I do have to finish in first place, which is what I assume, because I haven't finished in first place last time. But there's only 1 round, so it's a single race. So I'll start from the middle, and I will do the upgrades. Oh, that's the first time I've seen that. A lock button display showed telling me that I could unlock all the upgrades? Why would I have never seen that before? This is my car, yeah. Wow, interesting. Why have I never seen that before? The game has not been upgraded. I don't have automatic upgrades turned on. I didn't check for manual upgrades, which I should have done, but this game hasn't been upgraded probably since the day it came out. Fix bugs? What, are you kidding me? Alright. So, options, clean and respray. Nice. Not going to bother with the tuning, because the tuning it's very sim-cade, even though there is tuning, it's very limited. I wouldn't have any idea how to tune it. I'm not going to bother learning the specifications of every particular car. Game's not worth that much to me. Okay, let's move on. Single race for all the marbles. I'm fully upgraded. They're fully upgraded. Now, I might have had a little bit of advantage there because in the second race, they may have only had level 1 upgrades. where I gave myself level 1.5 upgrades. But they should have all 3 levels of upgrades in this race. Hence the name Fully Upgraded. Maybe a bit harder. They do progress in their upgrades throughout, but I don't know what that progression is. It might be that in the first race, they were eligible for level 1 upgrades. Well, I'm not, because I don't have the mileage for it. Even if it's not a rental, I don't have the mileage for it. And, but single race, I started in the middle of the pack. Feeling pretty good about my chances. Maybe no reason to. It's good weather. I gotta get past this guy. He's my teammate, and I'm gonna tell him. This guy, meaning the guy in front of me there. Then I can tell him to lay back. Now this is a course. It's a closed course, not a street course, so I could. I can get a time penalty. Oh, sorry guys, this is against my principles, but I'm doing it anyway. Because I knew as soon as I turned on flashbacks, I was going to start to abuse it. And I did. I turned on flashbacks. I had flashbacks off, trying to be honorable. Then the aggression was so high, I turned flashbacks on, and I still tried to be honorable and only use them if it wasn't my fault. Knowing that eventually I was going to decide that I didn't want to rerun. I would rather do flashbacks than rerun races, so no honor among racers or thieves or people who are stealing races, race thieves. And tell them to fall back. And yeah, pretty clearly I didn't need to restart because I got in first pretty easily, and I am still in hard mode, right? Yes, okay. I play a lot of Dirt Rally 2, and when you pause and come back into the game, there's a 3-second countdown timer, so you can prepare yourself. There's no 3-second countdown timer in this game, so. I suppose maybe you could do timer abuse, but it's kind of, you have to reach for the timer or the pause. I mean, you could use pause abuse, but you have to reach for the pause with the timer, so that if you think, oh, I'm going to take this bad and I'm going to end up late braking, I could quickly hit the pause button, and then the 3-second timer will give you more time to react to what's happening. But I mean, you're going to take 3 seconds, or you're going to have to lose your focus to hit the pause button anyway. So I'm not playing with a mouse and keyboard, so I don't have my finger hovered over the pause button. I can instantly pause if I need to. I'm not playing with a wheel either. I used to play with a wheel, but I no longer, my living situation's changed. I no longer have room to set up a wheel. So no. Okay, this is not going to be as easy as I thought, because I've got some people right behind me. And see, one of them's a nemesis, and 2 of them are nemesis, and the last 2 people behind me, which makes me think I hit them, right? So maybe they're going to be slower, but no, they have. This is why I think they get a speed up, because if I get nemesis, they always seem to be people that end up near me in the end of the race. Nobody else would be able to catch up to me, but the 2 nemesis are. Well, but see, then again, it's not nobody, because I do have somebody else that's close to me. So I don't know how many other people there are. I think my rival is back there close too. I don't know. My rivals in purple, my teammates in green, on the lower left map and also on the chevrons. On the menu, on the map, I mean in the corner, it's black, and but the proximity arrows are white. And for rivals, teammate, and for rivals, teammate, and nemesis, the colors correspond. You can see the proximity arrow on the bottom of the screen is telling me there's a nemesis close to me. And where he is, so I don't have to... Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh, and it's late. It's late, too, in the race. Still gotta focus. I can't, like, cruise to the finish line here. If I lose this right at the end, I will be very upset. Oh, the bad turn, bad turn, bad turn. Try to cut him off. He hit me. That's fine. Oh, no, 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 no. I am cutting you off, buddy. I'm cutting you off. I'm playing defensively. Recklessly and defensively. And that was good enough. That was good enough for the win. Oh, it looks like I might have even wrecked him. Get wrecked, buddy. Get wrecked. Yay, success. All right. Moving on to the next section. We'll see if I have this car, if I'm going to give me a rental again. Which is going to make this take longer. And just because I was in the career mode doing a racing pro GT is no reason for you guys to start me where I left off, is it? Of course not. Okay, vintage prototype. I gotta remember this. And if I select a car, I'm fine with that. If there's more than one car, I'll be able to choose one of them. If there's only one car, it's going to be a rental anyway. Probably. It might not be a rental anyway. So if I hit select and it immediately takes me to the race, I have to exit the race to see if it's a non-rental, and I'll be able to upgrade it. Okay, I can choose. Do I have any of these that I own? I have several that I own, but you know what? I own all of these, so I could choose. Wow, that's not usually the case. In this era, who was best? Not the open cockpit. I hate BMWs anyway. Bentley, no. It's between the Porsche and the Mazda. I don't know the era who dominated. Okay. Handling, braking is higher. Power is lower. Braking is lower. Handling is lower. Power is higher. Normally, I would choose... See, if they had Audi, I would choose Audi. They don't have Audi. I don't know the years. I got 0 miles. I think that's what that icon is there. Is that miles? I can't see what that icon is underneath rear-wheel drive. They're both rear-wheel drive. Well, if you added up everything, the power goes down total less than the braking and the acceleration both go up more than the power goes down on the Mazda. However, they've got to be different years, right? Why aren't they telling me the years? I think the Mazda's newer. Just from the aerodynamics, the Mazda's got to be newer. Yeah, the speed isn't as good, though. The power isn't as good, but I don't want to have a slower car, but it's just too much braking and handling upgrade, and I think it's a newer model, which should be better. Yeah, I'm going to go with... I am forced to make a choice. I have not had a choice in most of these races. Most of these races, there was only one car I owned, and I couldn't unlock another one until I finished the race. Now, I will not get the mileage. I cannot upgrade this one, which means I need mileage again to get a medium upgrade. Oh, I should have seen what upgrade levels are available. Hold on a second. I was muted. I stopped to cough and I forgot to unmute. And of course I didn't notice right away. Sorry about that. Yes, GT is what I want next. All I was doing was faffing on about the order I was going to do things, what I was going to do next, but that's not important to repeat. All right. This event. And there are 3, so I want to get no upgrades, middle upgrades, final upgrades. But choosing between these 2, this one has that pattern of upgrades, which I will remember. This one has the same pattern of upgrades. So I will go ahead and go. I can't tell how much each upgrade is until I'm eligible for it. I'm not eligible for any of the upgrades, so make a decision now. Oh, no, I'm going to exit again. Oh, exit again because I own it. I could do a livery. That way I'll recognize it when I inevitably have to do a custom race to make up the mileage. I will recognize it. I mean, I could count on remembering, but that's not going to be until the next stream, and I can't count on myself remembering. Okay, so options. Livery. Even though I do like green and orange as a color combo, green's my favorite color, and orange is my favorite accent color. Well, green, purple, and blue are my 3 favorite colors as base colors, but orange is my favorite accent color, so green and purple I like, green with the orange accent I like second, and then purple with an orange accent I like third, and blue with an orange accent I like third. So I guess I like green and purple together more than I like green and orange together. Nobody cares what my favorite colors are. Some people care. Some people are into that. What's your favorite color? Maybe some people are into, like, you know, colors. Oh, wait a minute. Some of the other one had the wrong... My last car had the wrong primary color. It was down one. That's why it was so weird. I've got to change that. I knew something was wrong. It's second from the bottom, middle for the next screen, and then the last two are secondary and tertiary. Okay. And apply it. And now, will I remember to go back to the garage and fix all this? I'm going to end up not being able to do this race. Garage. So, for example, let's look at my first one. It is... It is second from the bottom, and then secondary is in the... Primary is in the middle, and then secondary, tertiary. I'm pretty sure they're all like that. I thought that that green wasn't quite light enough. So let's go to the GT. Whoops. Let's go to the GT. Find the other GT, which is not that. Or is it? Is that the GT I used? No, it wasn't that. Because that's right. Oh, that's completely wrong. That one was selected, so I know it's a custom livery. Come on, load it. Okay, that's the one I just did. That one. That one is wrong. Did I not save it? That it? Okay, that's in the middle, but it has the wrong secondary. I must have been running into a bug here, right? Maybe I never selected it, because I have to select it. And then say apply. Why are all these GTs messed up? Okay. That one is right. And I should remember that it's right. Unless I hit the wrong button and say default. And scrolling back. Yeah, we're not going to get this race in, folks. Sorry about this. Okay, that looks right. Okay. And I gotta go through this one again. I see is right. The things I do. Okay, that was the one that I just fixed, right? I can't tell what I just fixed now. That's right, okay. Should have just started right from the beginning again. I do like the Aston, but I didn't own it at the time. Or I couldn't use it because they didn't give it to me as a choice. I would have rather used it. Is there one more, or was that it? This is the one I just did, so this should be right. Correct, 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 correct. Okay. Any other GTs that I got messed up? I haven't been doing... Oh, some of them could be older GT. Yes, I have done GT, semi-pro, and pro. Or rookie and semi-pro. So there could be a lot of them that were messed up. That looks right. Second from the bottom, middle, middle, middle. Okay. Oh, this is awful boring to watch, isn't it? Are they wrapping around? No, they're not wrapping around yet, right? Make sure I keep hitting the right buttons. Okay. Right. Okay. Please tell me they're not wrapping around. Okay. Okay, now these are all ones I don't own. Okay. They do wrap around, but I know I hadn't gotten ones I don't own. Okay. Now, I can go back. Oh, I don't go back. I come back over to the career where I reset everything. Actually, I don't have time to do a career race. So what I'm going to do, I know I need 25 miles. How many miles do I need for the upgrade? I'm not going to actually do the race. But I want to see what my mileage is. Because then I'll just, since I know I'm going to have to get the 7 miles in for the first upgrade anyway, and in fact I'm going to need to get the 25 miles in, I can just do an oval race to get my miles in now. I did it wrong. I didn't hit the upgrade button. And it's going to take me back to the beginning, isn't it? Still faster than going to the menu and trying to find the right car. Select. Show height upgrades. I need 25 miles. Okay. Which is 10 laps. So I will do that now, because in the next race I will need 10 laps. And if I'm just doing an oval, it'll be... I'll never get 25 miles in the next race. So I might as well do it now. Vintage prototype. Not that one. This one. Okay. And 2.5, so 10 laps. No, wait. Make sure I got the right one. Yes, 2.5, so 10 laps. And create the event. And this I can get done in less than 5 minutes. I don't think I could have got the other event done in 5 minutes. Depending on what it is. I might have even failed it, so. And I don't have to think about it. So I can look over at chat. Nothing's on chat right now. Apologize if I missed anything while I was faffing around. Oh, and my, oh, it told me contact. Did I get points for that? Did I get Zoom points, experience points for that? Yeah, I don't care how I finish, so. Makes no difference. I just need the mileage. And I should be able to get 10 laps in. I'm not getting contact, right? I'm just not driving as well. I mean, it's an oval, right? I should be able to keep the accelerator down the whole way. It is rear wheel drive, but really there's no excuse to not stay on this racing line. Getting on the racing line is not the challenge of an oval. I may not make all 10 laps. Well, folks, I'll start to do my outro now. If you're watching on Twitch, as soon as this race is over, I will be ending the stream, but I will don't go away, I'll be looking for someone to raid. If you are watching on YouTube, though, that will be the end of this YouTube episode, as soon as this race is over. So, one thing to note on YouTube, did I mention this at the beginning? I'm contemplating putting ads on, running mid-roll ads during the break on Twitch. So I am going to put a poll on YouTube. If you never watch on Twitch, don't worry about it. But if you do watch on Twitch, let me know. Go to my YouTube channel, community page, youtube.com/@rollcagetv, or just whisper me on Twitch. Let me know non-action interruptive mid-roll ads, so mid-roll ads during the break. If I start using those manually, it could help make the pre-roll ads be minimized. I have all mid-roll ads turned off now, and the pre-roll ads are like very long, 2 minutes or something. I would rather cut that down. The other thing to mention is I may end up taking some time off, which will affect Twitch, but it won't affect YouTube. So if you go to twitch.com/rollcage, twitch.tv/rollcage_TV/schedule. I keep to that schedule very much. Well, not religiously, but I keep to it. I'm going to run out of time here. This episode's going to be over an hour. I can't have the episode over an hour. No one will watch it if it's over an hour. Crap, I'm going to have to abandon this. Retire. Well, at least give me the miles. Yeah, continue. I got 10 miles. Yeah, I know the penalties applied. I don't care. Go back to the menu. All right, folks. Yes, I need to get out of here. So watching on YouTube, Twitch, stick around, watching on YouTube. Next episode, either way. Twitch, YouTube, I hope you have a great night, great afternoon, great morning, great evening, great whatever until I see you again. And wherever you end up going on the road or in life, be sure to enjoy the drive. Bye-bye, Twitch. Bye-bye, YouTube. Twitch, stick around.